Your legs tell a story long before your doctor does. They cramp at night. They feel cold, heavy, or numb. Sometimes you get pins and needles for no reason. Or your feet swell even when you've barely moved, and deep down you know something's not flowing right. But here's what most men don't realize. Poor leg circulation doesn't just affect your walk. It quietly impacts your heart, your brain, and yes, your performance in the bedroom. Now here's the good news. You don't need to join a gym, run 5 miles, or lift weights to fix it. In this video, I'll show you one simple tapping technique you can do every morning, right in bed, that stimulates blood flow, reawakens your nervous system, and supports the parts of your body that have been quietly falling asleep for years. It takes less than 2 minutes, but it might just help you feel your legs and your life come back online. I'm Dr. Daniel Hayes. For over a decade, I've worked with thousands of men over 50 to help them rebuild circulation, restore energy, and reclaim their confidence without overcomplicated routines or pharmaceutical quick fixes. And here's what I've learned. Most men only think about blood flow when something stops working. But long before it affects your performance, it shows up in your legs. Cold feet, heavy calves, a weird tingling when you stand up too fast. Or maybe your legs just feel old. One of my patients, George, 63, a retired carpenter, told me, "I thought my legs were slowing down because of age. Turns out they were just screaming for movement." In today's video, I'll teach you a simple tapping technique used in Eastern medicine to reawaken circulation from the ground up. No gym, no sweat, just your own hands, your breath, and 2 minutes of focused attention. Because sometimes feeling better isn't about doing more. It's about finally listening to the signals your body's been sending all along. It starts small. You step out of bed, and your feet feel tight. Your calves feel stiff. Maybe it takes a few minutes before your legs wake up. At first, you brush it off. Just slept wrong. Just a bit of age catching up. But then, you start getting cramps at night. Your feet feel colder than usual. Your toes tingle for no reason. And sometimes it takes real effort just to stand up from a chair. That heaviness, that weird numbness, it's not just fatigue, it's not just aging, it's poor circulation, and it's more common than you think. Most men notice it in their legs first. Why? Because your legs are the furthest point from your heart. They require strong blood flow and strong vascular signaling to stay warm, alert, and responsive. And when circulation drops, it doesn't just affect how you walk. It affects how you sleep, how you think, and how you perform. Because when blood doesn't flow there, it's not flowing down there either. But here's the worst part. You don't realize how bad it's gotten until it's already affecting your quality of life. The good news? You can reverse it. Not with hours at the gym, not with fancy machines, but with a simple habit done every morning that tells your body, it's time to wake up again. Imagine your legs like 2 long garden hoses. When you're young, the water, your blood, flows freely. It keeps your muscles oxygenated, your nerves responsive, and your tissues alive. But over time, those hoses kink, the pressure weakens, and the water barely trickles through. What causes that? Let's break it down. 1. Gravity plus aging equals pooling. Your heart has to work against gravity to pump blood up from your legs. As you age, your veins lose elasticity and your valves weaken. Result, blood starts to pool in your lower body, especially when you're sedentary. This leads to swelling, numbness, fatigue, and ultimately, a weakened vascular system. 2. Nerve signaling slows down. Healthy blood flow doesn't just depend on vessels. It depends on the autonomic nervous system, specifically the part that controls vasodilation, opening blood vessels. As stress accumulates and physical activity drops, your body spends more time in fight or flight, and not or psyching, not or flight, and less time in repair, circulation, and healing mode. 3. Muscle pumps stop working. Your legs contain powerful muscles, quads, calves, and glutes. When these contract, they act like pumps, pushing blood back toward your heart. But if you're not walking, squatting, or moving regularly, those pumps go offline, and blood sits, heavier, slower, colder. 4. Why tapping works. Here's the surprising part. You don't need to run or lift weights to restart circulation. You can stimulate blood flow and nerve activity through rhythmic tapping. Tapping the skin activates mechanoreceptors, sensory nerve endings that awaken circulation pathways. It also stimulates nitric oxide release, a natural vasodilator that opens blood vessels. According to Japanese do-in and Chinese acupressure techniques, tapping also aligns with meridian lines that influence organ and vascular health. 5. Your body responds instantly. Just 1 to 2 minutes of targeted tapping in the morning can warm up cold feet, awaken sleepy nerves, stimulate lymphatic flow, shift your nervous system from survival mode to recovery mode. And yes, that flow doesn't just stay in your legs. When circulation improves below the waist, everything below the belt starts. Technique, morning leg, tapping ritual. This simple routine comes from a blend of Eastern medicine, do-in, meridian tapping, physical therapy, and lymphatic drainage techniques, designed to reawaken your legs each morning before you even get out of bed. It takes 2 to 3 minutes, no equipment, and helps improve blood flow, activate nerve response, warm the muscles gently, reduce stiffness, numbness, and swelling. When to do it: first thing in the morning, while still lying in bed, or right after getting up. Optional. Do it again mid-afternoon if you sit for long hours or feel fatigue in your feet. What you need: just your hands, loose clothing or no clothing, to tap directly on skin, a calm breath and gentle awareness. Step-by-step routine. Step 1. Wake the toes and soles. 30 seconds. Why? Stimulates the feet, which contain over 7,000 nerve endings, and begin your body's circulatory loop. How? Sit upright in bed or on the edge. Use your fingertips or flat palm to tap each toe, top and bottom. Tap the sole in a rhythmic motion, light but firm. Switch feet after 15 seconds, each tip. Tap with your breath. Inhale gently. Exhale with each tap. Step 2. Tap the ankles and heels, 30 seconds. Why? Improves flow through the Achilles tendon and lymph channels around the ankle. How? Cup your hand and tap the outer edge of the heel. Move around the ankle bone, tapping both inside and outside. Use a steady rhythm like knocking softly on a door. Visualization: picture stagnant blood waking up and rising. Step 3. Calf activation, 30 to 45 seconds. Why? The calf is your second heart. It pumps blood back to the core. How? With both hands, tap the back of your calf up and down, include the sides, medial and lateral calf muscles. Switch legs after 15 to 20 seconds. Pro tip: finish each leg with a gentle squeezing motion. Stimulates lymph flow. Step 4. Knee zone. Circulatory crossroads. 30 seconds. Why? Nerves and arteries pass directly behind the knee. Gentle stimulation here can relieve pressure and improve blood movement. How? Tap around the kneecap, not directly on the bone. Use fingertips to drum behind the knee crease, light and steady, never sharp or painful image. Think of opening a blocked roundabout. allowing traffic to flow again. Step 5. Thigh line. Boost the highway. 45 to 60 seconds. Why? Large arteries, femoral artery, and lymph channels run through the inner thigh and groin. How? Use both hands to tap the inner thigh, top to bottom, tap the outer thigh and front of thigh in sequence. Work your way toward the hip crease and groin. Avoid direct genital contact. Important. This area connects to pelvic blood flow, key for erectile function. What to expect in the first 3 to 5 days. Legs feel warmer in the morning. Less stiffness when walking. Improved sensation in feet and toes. Calmer nervous system, less tension or anxious energy. After 2 weeks, notice stronger erections. Improved prostate flow, less urgency to urinate. Less swelling in the feet and ankles. Increased connection with lower body. Extra tips. Pair with 1 glass of warm water plus pinch of sea salt upon waking. Avoid cold floors right after tapping. Keep socks or slippers nearby. Combine with 5 slow squats or heel raises if able. You don't need the gym. You don't need a device. You just need your hands and your awareness. You don't have to run marathons. You don't have to lift heavy. You don't have to push through the pain. What your body really needs, it's for you to listen, because circulation isn't just about your legs. It's about how connected you are to the ground beneath you, to the strength that rises from your feet, to the blood that tells every part of you, you are still alive. This tapping ritual may seem simple, but sometimes the simplest things are the most powerful. Each morning you tap. You're not just waking up your legs, you're waking up years of numbness. You're telling your body, I'm here. I'm paying attention. I haven't given up on you. And when blood starts to flow again, sensation follows. Strength follows. Manhood follows. So give yourself those 2 minutes every morning, before the noise, the stress, the headlines, because if you can start your day by returning to your body, you'll carry that groundedness into everything else. You don't need more effort. You need more connections. And that connection starts with a tap. If this video helped you feel a little more in tune with your body, even just in your toes, your calves, or the way you stood up this morning, then don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone, a friend, a brother, or any man who's been silently dealing with cold feet, weak legs, or fading strength without knowing why. Because sometimes all it takes is a simple practice to restore something we thought was lost. And if you'd like more tools like this, real, practical guidance for men over 50 who want to feel more energy, circulation, and control again, subscribe to this channel. Every week, I share things your doctor never told you, not because they don't care, but because they were never taught to see you fully. You're not broken, you're not fading, you're just waiting to be reawakened. Let's keep doing that together.